What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine video, and in today's data mine video, we're going to be talking about all the YUSEI FUDO farmable cards that we're going to be able to farm for once Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's World gets released into Duel Links. For what I've been hearing, people have been saying that the release date for 5D's World is going to be released on September 24th. So hopefully that's going to be the case, and hopefully we can try out all these cool YUSEI cards on the 24th when 5D's World gets released. We're so close to the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's World, it's honestly awesome, so I can't wait for that. And to be honest, I'm super excited to talk about all these just cards that we're going to talk about in today's video, because honestly, after this video, I'm going to also be trying my best to make a ton of other Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine videos for you guys, because there is so much Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's content to talk about. So I hope you guys are excited. If you guys are excited for these 5D's leaks and potential other 5D's leaks, as always, hit that like button on the video down below. Seriously though, I'd recommend subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you get notified when I make more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine videos, because there's a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's content to talk about. But of course, you can always wait to like and subscribe until you actually watch the video. I just always got to give that shameless plug at the start of the video. But first of all, credit where credit is due. Thank you so much, Yazin, for posting all these data mines in my Discord. Seriously, man, thank you so much. As you guys can see on your screen right now, we have cards for YUSEI FUDO, which that's what we're going to be talking about, is all these YUSEI FUDO cards right here. We're also, in future videos that I'm going to make, we're going to talk about Crow, Akiza, Leo, and Luna, and all their reward cards right there. There's also some other leaks that I'm not sure if I will talk about, but I might make a video on that too. So seriously, like I said, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when if you know I make one of these videos. And then also, if you guys want to, you can join my Discord so you can see these data mine before I make these videos and everything like that. Sorry for my commentary being all over the place. I've been trying to re-record this video so many times, but hopefully this will be the take that I can do and make this my final take. But without further ado, let's go talk about these leaks right here. So we have a nice little YUSEI background right here, because we're going to talk about YUSEI's cards. And yeah, if you want to skip to any card in this list that I'm going to be talking about, you guys can go to the description or the comment section down below and check the timestamps if you want to. I'll put the timestamps for every single card in the description down below, so if you don't care about a certain card, you can, skip past that. But yeah, first things first, huge shout out to XOF also for posting this in Guns Blazing's Discord. This basically is just showing us right here that the placeholder for the farmable cards is right here. If we switch over to Duel Links real quick, you can see on the top right of your screen for Duel Links that how the system works. On the right of your screen, you will see all the cards that you can unlock from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters in general. If you're on the phone version, I believe all you got to do is just go down here and just click a button, and then this list will pop up. So that is pretty cool right here. And basically this little image right here is just showing us that YUSEI FUDO's little listing is almost ready to go. We just don't have the card artwork and the rarities for all these other cards right there. So that is something cool to see about, and that it kind of proves more that these leaks are legit. But to be honest, Yazin and XOF has not failed us when it comes to Duel Links data mines. They've always been true, so huge shout out to them. But now we're going to be talking about the first card right here. Most likely it's going to be the UR card that we're going to be able to use and farm for from YUSEI, which is Junk Berserker. Now, some of you guys might be confused. Why isn't Stardust Dragon in the UR spot instead of Junk Berserker? To be honest, I don't have like 100% confirmation on why Stardust Dragon isn't on the first UR card right there, but most likely what it's going to be is, one, when YUSEI gets released in Duel Links, he's most likely his ace monster that we're going to get is going to be Stardust Dragon. I really hope so, by the way. I really hope that his ace monster is going to be Stardust Dragon right away. Two, I made a video, and it'll pop up in the top right of the screen right here. There'll be the eye icon right there, and in that video I talked about all of YUSEI's skills that we're going to be able to use once YUSEI gets added to the game, and a couple of those skills were able to add copies of Stardust Dragon into YUSEI's extra deck when you're playing as the character. So what I'm gonna guess is that while we can't farm for Stardust Dragon, we can still use Stardust Dragon for just through a skill, and hopefully Stardust Dragon will be added to YUSEI once we get him into the game. So yes, right there, that's super cool right there. But yeah, anyways, let's go talk about Junk Berserker. Most likely going to be the UR that we're going to farm for. And yeah, so this is a 7-star Wind Warrior Synchro with the effect. It takes Junk Synchron and one or more non-tuner monsters. You can banish a Junk monster from your graveyard, then target a face of monster opponent controls. That target loses attack equal to the banished monster's attack. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a banished monster, you can destroy that monster right there. 2700 attack and 1800 defense. Overall, I'm honestly liking this card so far. I think Junk Berserker is going to be a cool card to use. And yeah, what I first like about the effect is that the first effect right here, we can banish a Junk monster from graveyard and then target a face of card your opponent controls. I like that part where you can make your opponent's monster lose attack equal to the Junk monster, because right away, if you synchro summon using Junk Berserker, or using Junk Synchron to synchro summon into Junk Berserker, you can automatically already have that Junk Synchron in your graveyard, banish it right away with Junk Berserker's effect, and make one of your opponent's monsters lose 1300 1200 attack right away. Also, if you have any other junk monsters in your graveyard besides Junk Synchron, you can keep using this effect of Junk Berserker to keep banishing junk monsters, make your opponent's monster lose attack. It is not a once per turn, so you can keep banishing junk monsters if you want to, so I really like that right there. And then also this last part of this card right here, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks the defense position monster, you can destroy the monster. I like that too. I mean, it's like a little added effect, to be honest. Like, I think I would still be happy with Junk Berserker if its first effect was to just make your opponent's monsters lose attack with banishing junk monsters, but also if your opponent's monster is in defense position, you can destroy it right away. So if you play cards like Floodgate and Canadia and have Junk Berserker on the board, you can flip down your opponent's monster with Floodgate or Canadia, attack with Junk Berserker, and automatically destroy your opponent's cards. So that's pretty cool right there. I'm honestly looking forward to trying out Junk Berserker in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It seems like a pretty cool card right there, and comboing it with Stardust Dragon, Junk Warrior, and all the other YUSEI's cards, I think is going to be really cool to try out. So to be honest, I'm looking forward to Junk Berserker. I don't think it's like a crazy broken card, but I think it's going to be a cool card to try out once we get our hands on the 5Ds world, so I'm super hyped about that. Next card that we're going to be talking about is Shield Warrior. I'm going to guess this is going to be some sort of SR card, and it is a 3-star Earth Warrior with the effect: during damage calculation during either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. This card has an attack of 800 and a defense of 1600. So overall, I do like this effect. The fact that you can just banish this card during either player's turn and stop your monster from getting destroyed by battle is really nice. Sadly though, of course, you're still going to be taking battle damage from your effects, but still, this card is going to keep your monsters on the board. It's going to make it easier to go for synchro summons, and honestly, this card might be techable in other decks besides synchro decks, so I really like that right there. Hopefully we have some easy ways to get rid of our Shield Warrior though. I don't know like which ways we can get him easily into the graveyard, but a couple things I've been thinking of is, like, of course, turn 1 you start off with Shield Warrior, you can put it face down, your opponent destroys it, you got Shield Warrior ready to go. If you can special summon Shield Warrior easily with a different tuner monster, you can have the tuner monster and Shield Warrior on the board. Synchro summon, Shield Warrior will be in the graveyard because of the synchro summon, and you get a little synchro boss monster on the board, and you have Shield Warrior to protect it later, which is really cool right there. So I like that too. Of course, if you really wanted to, you can use like a That Grass Screener deck, possibly mill Speed Warrior into your graveyard with That Grass Screener, but that's just a dumb idea that I thought of real quick. And yeah, now one combo I think that might actually be pretty viable is if you have 3 copies of Shield Warrior and you're running one of YUSEI's skill. I don't remember, okay, so like, on the top of my head, I believe that there's going to be a skill with YUSEI where you can add 2 copies of Quick Draw Synchron into your extra deck, or not into your extra deck, into your main deck. So with the effect of Quick Draw Synchron, what's cool about him is that you can discard a card from your hand to special summon Quick Draw Synchron, and he's a 5-star tuner, so maybe a little combo that you can do. You can discard Shield Warrior, special summon Quick Draw Synchron. Yeah, you have Shield Warrior in your graveyard, you special summon for that turn with Quick Draw Synchron, summon another monster, go for the synchro summon of whatever synchron monster you got in your extra deck, and then just kind of go for the game or whatever, and you'll have Shield Warrior to protect your boss monster on the board. So that might be the most viable combo. Comboing Quick Draw Synchron and Shield Warrior I think might be a pretty good idea, and you know, having Shield Warrior as a turn 1 set would be pretty cool too. So honestly, I think this is going to be a pretty cool card. Hopefully I have a lot of easy ways to get into the graveyard to make full use out of it, and yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to this card. And also, it's not a once per duel like cards like Bacon Savers, so if you have 3 copies of Shield Warrior, you can use all of them, which is really nice right there. So very cool right there. Next up, we're going to be talking about Dash Warrior. So Dash Warrior is a 3-star wind warrior with the effect. And dude, I was just reading it super quick. Sorry about that. But by the way, Dash Warrior was already in Duel Links at one point. I think I have 2 copies of this card, and Dash Warrior was a Duelathon card. Pretty cool, I guess, that we're going to be getting a reprint, basically, of Dash Warrior, and we're going to be able to farm for it, so players that have missed out on Dash Warrior can unlock it, but honestly, this card is pretty booty. Literally all it is, like, I'll get back to reading it. This card attacks, it gains 1200 attack during the damage step only, attack of 600 and a defense of 1200. Nothing too crazy right there. It's only going to gain 1200 attack, gets to 1800, and that's about it. Honestly, this card's pretty garbage. I don't know why it's in the list, but I mean, hey, I guess it's cool that we can farm for it, but I'm not feeling the card. I'm not feeling the card whatsoever. It was a dude 3 print, I guess. That's cool, but meh. Next up, we're going to be talking about this card, and this card is probably going to piss me off, and yeah, so this card is Fortress Warrior. It's a 2-star Earth Warrior with the effect: you take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, as an attack of 600 and a defense of 1200. What's kind of cool about Fortress Warrior is that the premise of this card is basically you set this card on your turn 1 or turn 2, your opponent attacks into it, it stays alive for that turn, and then your next turn, you summon a tuner monster, go for the synchro summon, and everything like that. That's basically the point of Fortress Warrior, is just to stay on the board so you can go for a synchro summon in another turn. But to be honest, I seriously doubt this is going to be the main use of this card. Most likely what I'm predicting is that this card is going to be used in a lot of stall decks. Stall decks might get some potential to be good again with a card like Fortress Warrior, because this card doesn't, you take no battle damage from attacks evolving in this card, so that's always a really good thing right there. So you don't have to worry about piercing monsters, and if your opponent like plays Econ, switch back your Fortress Warrior to attack position and try to attack for a game while you're trying to stall. This guy takes no battle damage, so that's really nice right there. Sorry about that. I've been re-recording this video so many times, my throat is dying. Anyways, and then also once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, so that's why I'm saying this card's most likely to be used in stall decks, simply because you're going to be using this card and it won't die right away. So while you have a ton of back row protection to protect you for the turn, you also have Fortress Warrior right there to also protect itself. So really cool card right there. It's probably going to piss me off though, because most likely it's going to be used in some sort of stall deck, and yeah, hopefully a lot of these other cards will be able to deal with this easily, and maybe it won't be used as a stall deck, or like stall decks still won't be good, but still, this is definitely leaning towards being a very helpful card for stall players right there. So that is not cool for me. Next up though, we're going to talk about this equip spell right here, and it is Fighting Spirit. The equipped monster gains 300 attack for each monster opponent controls, so the max attack you're going to be getting from one of your monsters that's this card's equipped to is only going to be 900 attack, which I don't really like too much, to be honest, but hey, 900 attack is 900 attack, I guess. But of course it could potentially be 600 or 300 depending on how much monsters your opponent controls. Also though, the only good thing about this card that's going to make it good is the fact that the second effect, if this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy this card instead. So I'm just saying right there, it's an alright card. I mean, max potential attack you can gain is 900, which is cool and all, but the only effect that you're going to really want to use this the most is just so that your monster can be protected for one turn, which is not bad at all. I mean, you can equip this as pretty much any monster as long as, you know, it allows you to equip it to it, and yeah, your monster just can't get destroyed once per turn. So it's kind of cool. I don't think it's that good, but it's an interesting effect and it might see some play, but I don't know. I don't know right there. Next up, though, we're going to be talking about this card right here called the Rockstone Warrior. This is a 4-star Earth Rock with the effect. You take no battle damage from battles evolving this card. When this card is attacking, or when this attacking card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 Rockstone tokens. It is a Rock type Earth, level 1 with a 0 and attack and defense. This card, these tokens cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. This card has 1800 attack and 1600 defense. To be honest, I think this card might be kind of cool to mess around with. The fact that it's 1800 attack isn't that bad at all. So 1800 attack for a 4-star monster is pretty good. And also, if this card gets destroyed by battle, you can special summon some tokens on the board. So you can swing at your opponent for 1800 attack. That's pretty good right there. If your opponent destroys this card though, you can special summon 2 tokens onto the board, so to go for future synchro summons on your next turn. Now it can, but if it doesn't get destroyed by battle, like the only way to activate this effect though, of course, is only through getting destroyed by battle. So it will suck if your opponent does a card effect to destroy it. You won't be able to special summon the tokens, which does suck right there, but still, I think it's not that bad of a card. It's most likely going to be a rare card though, because the effect isn't that crazy. It's only an 1800 attacking monster, and everything like that. Your opponent can easily destroy it with a spell effect or just a card effect and everything like that. So yeah, I don't know, but still, it has some nice floating ability, or like not floating ability, but just the fact that you can special summon 2 tokens if it gets destroyed by battle is nice for easy synchro summons later into the duel. I like it right there. Might run this card in some of my synchro decks. Who knows though? I need to wait and test out these cards when we actually get them to the game. Next up though, we're going to talk about this archetype right here. I'm not really looking forward to this archetype. It seems pretty mediocre, but basically how this archetype works. So for example, Tricular right here is a 3-star Earth machine with the effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Bicular from your hand or deck. So that's pretty cool right there. So it gets destroyed, you special summon a Bicular. Well, let's take a look at Bicular. Bicular is pretty much the exact same effect. It's a 2-star Earth machine with the effect. When it's thrown a balance in the graveyard, you can special summon a Unicycular from your hand or deck. Okay, it's kind of interesting right there. And then last but not least, you have Unicycular right there. Literally, it's just a 1-star machine. Third of the brothers, following Tricular and Bicular, 100 attack and defense. I don't know, man. There's nothing really crazy about this card, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, that's all it is right there. It's literally just Bicular or Tricular gets destroyed, special summon Bicular. This card gets destroyed, you special summon Unicycular. Okay, it's nice, I guess. It's going to help out for synchro summons, of course, but to be honest, I feel like there's going to be better options compared to these cards. But if you did really want to play this, these cards in your deck, I'd recommend running 3 copies of Tricular and only 1 copy Bicular and Unicycular, simply because of the fact that you're going to want to always top deck into the Tricular. set down Tricular, and then if your opponent destroys Tricular, hopefully you have Bicular in your deck. Special summon your Bicular from your deck, thin out your deck, next turn draw into a card. Hopefully it's a Synchro or a tuner monster. Going for the Synchro summon right there, so kind of cool right there. But to be honest, I haven't read like the Crow, Akiza, Leo, and Luna cards yet, but most likely we're going to have a lot better options compared to the Tricular, Bicular, and Unicycular. And there's going to be a lot of better options for special summoning, for Synchro monsters, and everything like that. So don't really care about these cards too much, but still, it's a very interesting card nonetheless. Next up, though, we're going to be talking about, and just last but not least, we're going to be talking about Junkuriboh right here. This is a 1-star Earth machine with the effect. During either play's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that will inflict inflict damage to you, you can send this card from your hand to the field to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. This card has an attack of 300 and a defense of 200 right there. Honestly, I'm not really looking too forward to using this card because it's very situational. You only can use it if you wanted to use its effect. The only way you can use its effect is only by getting battle damage. And like I said, I haven't read any of Crow's, Akiza, Luna, or Leo's cards just yet, so I'm not sure how many cards we're going to be getting in 5D's World that's going to be inflicting battle damage to us continuously. But still, if there's a lot of decks out there that, you know, inflict battle damage to us, we can use Junkuriboh to protect ourselves for one turn, which is nice and all. But to be honest, like right now, there's not really that much burn or inflict battle damage sort of decks at the moment, so to be honest, I don't see this card seeing that much play. But like I said, I haven't read the Crow, Akiza, Leo, and Luna, so maybe this card will see some play once 5D's World does drop, and it'll be a good card to protect yourself for a while. But still, I don't really see this card seeing that much play, to be honest, so there is that right there. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Sorry that my commentary was kind of all over the place. I've been having a really hard time reading and doing the commentary for this video, simply because I was re-recording this video so many times. I've been getting interrupted so many times in my video, and it's been getting me a little bit frustrated, but I think this will be my final take on this video, and if it is, that's why you're watching this and everything like that. But seriously though, if you guys enjoyed this leak video, hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine videos. I'm going to try my best to release another data mine video today, and then throughout the other days of the week, I'm going to be releasing a ton of data mine videos for you guys, so be sure to stick by in the channel and keep an eye on it for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine videos. I'm trying my best right now, so I really do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've been putting a lot of time and effort into making these leak videos for you guys, so the fact that you guys come through and support all these videos means the world to me. Thank you so much. But I think that's going to do it for me, guys, though. Thank you so much for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and I'll go see you guys in the next Duel Links leak video. Peace out.